Y'all be careful with these tips. Y'all know them things be flying across the room. I'm trying to focus as much as I can. So I'm going to go all the way up to 30 RPMs because that is the highest that this drill goes up. I have so much to tell you guys, but I'm not going to talk about it in this video. I'm just showing you guys what I do to get ready for a new set of nails. I never soak off, never, ever, 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 ever. I can probably count on one hand how many times I've soaked off my nails since I've been doing my own nails now for, I guess it's been a little over 2 years now. So this is a coarse bit. So basically what I'm going to do here is I am going to take off the bulk of the acrylic with this bit right here, and it is a safety bit, and I got it from Amazon. I haven't tried out that other one yet, but for some reason this one seems different from the other one. The other one is like more steel, and this one feels softer, like a wait, hold on, not a carbide, but a what's the other bits called? The softer like feeling bits. Let me feel it really quick because okay, so the other one that I had in the beginning, that one is a coarse bit as well, but it's just shaped differently. But that one, hold on, let me feel. Here it is. No, it's metal. I don't know why I was thinking it was soft. I don't know, it just feels soft though. Like when you're taking the acrylic off, it just feels soft. I don't know how to explain it. But anyway, so I'm gonna take the bulk off of my nails, and you're gonna see me periodically touch my nail. It's not burning. I'm just touching it to make sure that it does not burn because I don't want a heat spike. Now I am going to clip my nails down as far as I can. These right here, I need to just throw them away because they're so dull. They didn't even want to clip. I usually use this to take off charms because it kind of like grabs around the charm and it just takes it right off. Now I'm going to put my e-file on 25 and I'm going to go back in again after I clip my nails down, and I'm just going to lightly glide over a little bit more, just lightly. I'm not pressing too hard on the nail or anything because I've already got that acrylic down pretty far, almost to the clear layer. I always put a clear layer of acrylic on my nails before I get started. So I'm going to quickly go over the nails one more time, touching, making sure that it's not heating up. And it didn't. I think this bit, like, for some reason keeps your nails from heating up because every time I touched it, it was not warm at all. Now I'm going to use my fine carbide bit, and this is my favorite carbide bit ever. Like, look, it's so sharp, but yet it's so gentle, and it buffs at the same time. I have it all the way up. I believe I turned this all the way up to 30 as well, because I am going to use this bit to get all the way down to that clear layer. And then after that, I'm going to push up my cuticles. I am not going to be going in with a sanding band. I use carbide bits because every time I try to use a sanding band, it burns. Like, I get burnt every single time I try to use a sanding band when I'm removing acrylic. Now, when I used to use a sanding band on my natural nail to prep the nail, of course, I would only use it on one, like speed of 1. And it didn't burn my nails or anything. But when I tried to use a sanding band to remove acrylic, it always burns. It always gives me a heat spike. So I just use this fine bit to smooth out the nail, and I bring it all the way down to the clear layer of acrylic. It's not burning at all. I'm barely touching because this, even though it's a fine bit, it is super sharp. I'm not really touching too much. I'm lightly touching, the nail. I'm feeling the nail with my finger to make sure that it's not heating up. It is starting to heat up a little bit, but I'm touching it to make sure that I don't get burnt.
Hey, y'all, hey, check out Kiara Creation. She does nail art, no limitations. She's great at colorful sets, big bling sets, seasonal sets, and 3D sets. Watch her swatch, she can teach you something about acrylic and ombre. She's creative and funny, she's lovely to look at. She's a cutie, enhancing nail beauty. Her greeting every day is hey y'all, hey. So check in with Kiara and chill for a while, and enjoy the vibe. You will see the ingenuity of her creativity. Hey, yeah, hey, y'all, hey. This is Kiara Creation. She's lovely to look at. So watch while she does her sets. Hey, y'all, hey, y'all, hey, y'all. Kiara Creation. Lovely to look at. Watch her do her.
Okay, now that's done. I'm going to get my cuticle pusher. Please, y'all, do not skip this step. Please do not skip this step. Using your cuticle pusher shows you all that new growth. Look at all the new growth. When you just skip this step, you could get lifting. Because sometimes you can't tell if there's skin on that nail plate or not. Or cuticle on the nail plate, skin, whatever, same thing. So you want to get up in there and push them cuticles up. After I finish this step, I am going to grab my cuticle bit, my cuticle prepping bit. I have several of them. I don't know what they're called, but the one that I'm about to use is one of my favorite ones that I have. I'm not going to dig into the nail with it. I'm not going to overly prep the nail with it because I'm going to go forward with it on the nail and then I'm going to reverse it and I'm going to go back. So there's no point in trying to clean up too much when you're in forward position because you're going to reverse it and go, well, I do. So I'm going to go forward, going over the nail, maybe once or twice, and I'm going to keep it moving. And then I'm going to reverse the drill and go in reverse. So you don't really need to dig too much into that because I'm sure most of you guys will probably still go in with a sanding band after you do this step. So you're going to have still plenty of more opportunities to clean up that area. And here is how the nails are looking. Look at all the dust. I did spray with Young Nail Swipe and cleaned up, and then I primed also with Young Nail. So now what I do, this is the last thing that I do before I go ahead and start my new set, is I put a thin layer, well, I'm not even going to say a thin layer of clear acrylic down, because I don't want to have to file so close to my natural nail. I am putting just a little bit of a thicker layer of clear acrylic down on the entire nail. Now when I primed, I did prime over the full nail, even whatever clear acrylic I had on the nail, I just primed over the full nail twice. And that is how the nails are looking. I just got my glue out the refrigerator. I keep it in the refrigerator in that little tiny dampen dish. You know, they give us those little tiny dampen dishes in some of the smaller kits that we buy. So yeah, I just put my glue in there and set it in the refrigerator so it never ever dries up on me. That is a money saver right there, y'all, putting your glue in the refrigerator. You don't have to worry about any glue being wasted. And now we're going to let the tips fly. Oh yeah, I am going to blend the tip. This is my favorite part. One of my favorite parts on doing nails is blending the tip. I like this part, especially after you get that clear layer of acrylic on there. You don't have to worry about blending onto your natural nail, and you can get that seamless blend. And now I'm going to start my set, and that will be in the next video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.